Have you ever noticed something painful? The more you help certain people, the colder they become toward you. The friend you defended eventually disrespected you. The person you supported emotionally slowly disappeared from your life. The one you sacrificed for became the same person who criticized you behind your back. And the worst part is that you never expected it because your intentions were pure. You helped because you cared. You gave because you believed kindness creates loyalty. But Friedrich Nietzsche understood something disturbing about human nature. Sometimes, helping someone too much does not create love. It creates hidden resentment. And once you understand the psychology behind this, you will never look at relationships the same way again. Human beings love receiving support, but they hate feeling weak. That contradiction destroys more relationships than people realize. The moment you help someone during a difficult period in their life, you unintentionally become a witness to their vulnerability. You saw them struggling financially, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. You saw a version of them they desperately wanted to hide from the world. Even if you never judged them, their ego quietly assumes you did. This is why many people become distant after being helped. Your presence becomes a reminder of the moment they lacked power. Nietzsche believed human beings are deeply driven by pride, dignity, and the need to feel strong. Receiving too much help can unconsciously make someone feel inferior, and many people would rather destroy a relationship than continue feeling small inside it. At first, people genuinely appreciate what you do for them. They thank you emotionally. They promise they will never forget your kindness. Some even tell you that you changed their life. But over time, gratitude can slowly transform into emotional pressure. Your help becomes a debt they cannot repay. An emotional debt is one of the heaviest burdens the human mind can carry. Every time they see you, they are reminded that there was a moment in life when they could not survive without your support. If they are emotionally insecure, this memory begins to create discomfort. That discomfort slowly turns into embarrassment, then guilt, and eventually resentment. This is why some people avoid the very person who helped them the most. Distance becomes a psychological escape from the feeling of being indebted. Nietzsche described human beings as creatures driven by what he called the will to power. This does not only mean power over others. It means the need to feel capable, independent, respected, and in control of one's own life. When one person is constantly giving while the other is constantly receiving, an invisible imbalance forms inside the relationship. One person becomes the rescuer while the other becomes the dependent. Even if your intentions were loving, the emotional dynamic changes. Over time, the person receiving help begins to feel smaller inside your presence. They begin comparing themselves to you. Your strength unintentionally exposes their weakness. And many people do not know how to process that emotionally. Instead of growing stronger, they quietly begin resenting the person who reminds them of what they lacked. There is another uncomfortable truth most people avoid talking about. Sometimes your help exposes differences in discipline, stability, intelligence, or success. Maybe you are more financially secure. Maybe you are emotionally stronger. Maybe you are more focused and responsible. Your help becomes more than support. It becomes a mirror. And mirrors can be painful for insecure people. Every time they look at you, they are reminded of the gap between your life and theirs. Instead of using that discomfort as motivation to improve themselves, some people choose a darker path. They criticize you. They gossip about you. They downplay your sacrifices. They begin questioning your intentions. Not because you harmed them, but because resentment always searches for a target. And unfortunately, the target is often the person who helped the most. This is why some of the kindest people experience the deepest betrayals. They believe loyalty naturally comes from sacrifice. They believe helping someone guarantees appreciation forever. But human psychology is more complicated than that. People remember emotions more than actions. And if your help accidentally made someone feel ashamed, dependent, or weak, those emotions can overpower gratitude. This is why parents sometimes feel betrayed by children they sacrificed everything for. This is why loyal partners sometimes get abandoned. This is why generous friends often end up disappointed. Too much rescuing can slowly destroy respect because human beings value what empowers them, not what constantly reminds them they needed saving. Nietzsche's greatest lesson was not that helping people is wrong. It was that helping people without wisdom can become dangerous. True help should create strength, not dependency. Real support should empower people to stand on their own instead of making them emotionally attached to your rescue. The strongest form of love is not carrying someone forever. It is teaching them how to walk without needing you. This is where many people make mistakes. They solve every problem for others. They constantly sacrifice their own peace to rescue people who refuse to grow. Eventually, they become emotionally exhausted, bitter, and heartbroken because the relationship became built on dependency instead of mutual respect. If you want to protect yourself while still remaining a good person, there are important principles you must remember. Never help people just to be loved because many people will enjoy your sacrifices without truly valuing you. Never expect gratitude to last forever because emotions change quickly. Never constantly remind people what you did for them because nothing humiliates insecure people faster than being reminded of their weakness. Only give what you can give freely without destroying your peace. And most importantly, the moment helping someone begins costing your self-respect, your emotional stability, or your mental health, you must step back. Self-sacrifice without boundaries eventually becomes self-destruction. The hardest truth about human nature is this. Some people do not truly want transformation. They want comfort. They want rescue without responsibility. They want support without growth. The moment your help forces them to confront their insecurity, laziness, weakness, or lack of discipline, they begin resenting you for it. This is why wisdom matters more than kindness alone. Helping people is not always about giving more. Sometimes the wisest thing you can do is allow people to struggle, learn, fail, and grow on their own. Because suffering often teaches lessons that rescue never can. Once you understand this, betrayal stops shocking you. You stop taking it personally. You stop destroying yourself trying to save everyone. And for the first time in your life, you begin helping people without losing yourself in the process. That is the difference between emotional maturity and emotional self-destruction. Nietzsche understood that human beings are complicated creatures filled with pride, insecurity, ego, fear, and hidden resentment. And the sooner you understand that reality, the sooner you stop expecting unlimited loyalty from people simply because you were kind to them. If this video resonated with you, subscribe now for more deep insights into human psychology, Friedrich Nietzsche, power, betrayal, and the hidden truths about human behavior. Because once you truly understand people, you stop letting them control your peace.